What's up, guys? Thanks for clicking on this video and watching. If you haven't already, go down there, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Rifle seasons are either wrapping up, some are right in the middle of the season, or some are just now getting started, but it's kind of that rifle time of year. And every time I post a video with me rifle hunting, I get a lot of questions about what kind of rifle setup I'm using. So I figured I ought to just make a video and just kind of go over my setup. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know a ton about guns. You know, my experience growing up with guns was Dad will bring down a ton of guns for gun season. I just picked the one I could find ammo for, shoot it once, and then go out and hunt. That's kind of been my experience, and that's probably similar experiences to other people. But we started bow hunting a lot pretty early because we realized we can hunt 6 months out of the year with a bow. So we focused a little bit more time on bow hunting. So don't have a ton of rifle experience, but I do know the setup that I have I really am liking so far. So I'm just gonna go get the rifle and then kind of do a quick rundown of what it is. So the rifle that I'm using is a 6.5 Creedmor, and the scope is a Vortex Viper 4 to 16 by 44. The suppressor is a Yankee Hill Phantom M2 30 caliber. Again, I'm not a huge gun guy, so I'm gonna sit down by the computer and read you off a little bit of stats while I show some B-roll of the gun. So like I said, it is a Ruger American Predator 6.5 Creedmor bolt action rifle. I see it on Academy Sports here for $449. The features and benefits: 22-inch tapered threaded barrel, which is awesome for me because part of my setup is that suppressor, that Yankee Hill suppressor. So having a threaded barrel was pretty important for me. It's a one-piece aluminum scope rail, Picatinny rail. Right there on the top, right above the bolt. Bolt action with a 4+1 capability in the magazine. It's a synthetic stock, and then it's got that thumb safety, which I really like as well. And the synthetic stock, oh, here's the weight. Okay, so the product weight is 6.52 pounds, which I really like. So the gun itself is super light. That's one of the main benefits that I like about it. The second one was a threaded barrel. And I love shooting this rifle. Even without suppressor, it's a super easy shooting rifle. I'm shooting these Hornady American whitetail rounds, 129 grain interlock. If you have a 200 yard zero, it's 1.8 inches high at 100 and 7.7 inches low at 300. So it's a pretty flat round. As you can tell, it's not a huge round. Like I was saying, one of my favorite things about the rifle is that it's such an easy shooting gun. You can get these bullets, I think, in a much bigger weight. I think you can get them in like 145 or something if you wanted to take it like on an elk or mule deer hunt or something like that. But for whitetail, the 129's done great for me. Pretty much everything, knock on wood, everything I've shot at, it's killed them or knocked them down right there on the spot, or they haven't ran very far after I shot. So it's a really good round, and that rifle setup with the suppressor is a killer setup. I'd never really thought about suppressors till, you know, 3 or 4 years ago. We were doing some video work for a suppressor company, and I've never seen a suppressor, never shot a suppressor, and we filmed a bunch of videos with guys shooting suppressors, and I was completely sold. It reduces felt recoil, so it reduces the recoil of the rifle. Obviously, it reduces the sound of the rifle. It's not gonna make the rifle sound like it's, you know, dead quiet like they make it like you see in the movies. You can definitely hear where someone is shooting with the suppressor. It just deadens that crack that causes the ear damage whenever you're hunting with a rifle. So I love that aspect around it. And on top of that, typically when you shoot with a suppressor, you can hear the bullet impact the animal, typically. I'm a huge proponent of the suppressor. To get a suppressor, the easiest way to do it is to go to a gun shop that has the silencer shop kiosks. It's almost like an ATM machine. You literally can fill out all your information right there in those gun shops. That suppressor took me a year to get though. There is a long time period to get those stamps they're called a tax stamp you apply for, and that's what takes up to a year to get. And it was well worth the wait for me because I'm absolutely obsessed with that suppressor on that rifle. I don't know that I'd hunt without it, honestly. The last component of this rifle is the scope. Like I said, it's a Vortex Viper. It's got all kind of windage adjustments you can make. Again, I just have the thing set at 100 yards. I don't really shoot past 100. I don't have very many shots past 100 where I live. So I just have the thing set at 100. I've shot deer, like the big buck this year, I shot at 50. Everything I've shot is pretty much from 50 and in. So I think I'm dropping maybe 5 inches at 200. So just put a little bit of height at 200, maybe less, maybe it's like 3 inches. I looked it up one time, but I just wanted to make this super quick video, kind of going over this rifle setup. Like I said in the beginning, the last couple of videos I've had were me rifle hunting, and I've had a couple comments about what kind of rifle setup I'm using. So I just figured I might as well make a video about it and kind of give you guys a little bit more of a detailed breakdown of the rifle. Thank you guys for watching, and happy and safe hunting, guys. Peace.